Welcome back to Disabled and Prepping. Today I was able to go to the garden because it wasn't raining. Our tomatoes are growing, but very few. There's only a couple that I saw that were the proper ripeness, and they were already picked and on the ground, so smashed on the ground. So right now the other tomatoes are just really tiny, so I'm going to give them a little more time to grow. Hopefully some of them will be ready and I'll be able to have some fresh tomatoes. But until then, I got some tiny little eggplants from the planter up front in the Thrive garden. They had it up by some flowers and I happened to find them. They still have some that are growing. Yeah, this one has a little spot, but that's okay. There's plenty of it's still there. They had one that was like this tiny. It was so cute. I wish I had my phone with me. I also picked some basil. I'm going to dehydrate that. Get some of the dried parts off, but I'm going to dehydrate that little bit. This is Parsley. It's a wild edible that grows just about anywhere. And it's edible, so very nutritious actually. But I can get it just about anywhere. So I picked some of that to go with some of the other vegetables I will be cooking up today. This is also, let's see if I can get a really good one. This one here, this here is wood sorrel. I always knew it as sweet clover. It tastes like lemon. It is also edible. It really tastes like lemon. It's really nice. I like that. I did pick up a few pieces of basil that I will dry out. A lot of the basil went to seed already, but there was a few small sprigs that I picked up while I was picking up the basil and the parsley and the sweet clover. We used to call it sweet clover. It's not in the clover family, but it's actually wood sorrel. And then I picked up some sugar peas that was available. They only had two little small plants this year that kind of got squashed with all the rain. So as I was lifting it up, I found a bunch of them. Some cucumbers are starting. Not very much. This is the second one that I found this size. There's not a whole... Hey, back up off that. No, hey, back up. I don't know what that is on the powder, on the thing. I don't want you near it. Oi, she doesn't listen very well. I don't know if she can hear very well. Anyways, back to the community garden. This is the second cucumber I've picked this size. They don't seem to be growing very well this year, so I pick them when I find them. And then I picked a bunch of beans. These I'll be snacking on, and but yeah, basically just a snack. This is going to be some snacks. Some I might just cook up a little bit. And then I found one squash, and it did have a bunch of powder on it. I am assuming it's safe, because it was a lot of the plants were powdered over there to keep the bugs off of it this year. So I'm just gonna wash that off, and I'll have a nice squash. It's the only squash that I found out there today. But my gardening tool, that knife that I showed previously, worked very nice to get the squash and the eggplant off the plants. That was very nice, especially this one, seeing it was further in. And I was having a hard time, so I was in my power chair. So I just found the vine that it was on and cut it, and I managed to then be able to go in and reach in and pick it up. So I will have a squash in the next few days. Before you guys see this, this will probably all be gone or preserved already. But this is what I'm getting from the community garden as of today. So hoping to get some tomatoes and things, but we'll see. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. May God bless you to overflowing, and may He keep each and every one of you safe, and your friends and family too. Bye for now.